My husband and I managed to save $52,000 toward our first home by living on ramen for 3 years. Then I found out he'd secretly sent $15,000 of it to his unemployed brother, who was using our money to pay off gambling debts. Mark and I have been married for 4 years, together for 7. We're both in our mid-30s and finally felt ready to buy a house. 3 years ago, we started a savings fund with the goal of reaching $80,000 for a down payment on a modest starter home. Nothing extravagant, just a 3-bedroom ranch in a good school district that we could actually afford. We each contributed $800 every month without fail. That was $1,600 per month every single month for 3 years. To make it happen, we cut out everything. No vacations, driving beat-up cars, meal prepping every weekend, saying no to basically anything that cost money. My car has 180,000 miles and a check engine light that's been on for 2 years. The AC broke last summer, but instead of repairing it, we just rolled the windows down because every dollar mattered. Mark drives a 2012 Ford F-150 that sounds like a lawnmower and has a slipping transmission. We stopped eating out except the occasional Taco Bell or McDonald's. Date nights were Redbox movies with popcorn made at home. I've been wearing the same 5 work outfits for 2 years. Mark's jeans are literally falling apart at the knees. We didn't go to movies, we didn't buy coffee, we didn't spend on anything extra. Our friends stopped inviting us out because we always said no. But after all that sacrifice, we finally had $52,000 saved. Then everything unraveled at the bank. While reviewing paperwork for a house we just had our offer accepted on, the loan officer pointed out strange transfers in our account. At first I thought it was identity theft, but when I saw the routing numbers, I recognized them. They belonged to Mark's brother Jake. Over the last 6 months, about $15,000 had been funneled out of our house savings account into Jake's. When I confronted Mark, he first tried to deny it, then claimed it was family responsibility. He insisted Jake needed help, that I couldn't understand, since I'm an only child, and that we could just delay buying a house another year or two. He even tried to frame it as if his overtime shifts, which we'd agreed were for our house. Fund justified secretly sending money. But Jake isn't just unemployed. He's irresponsible. He spends on games, collectibles, nights out, new clothes, and now I know, gambling. While we were scrimping on ramen, Jake was living comfortably with our money. When I finally met Jake face to face, he insulted me, calling me selfish even. A bimbo, while Mark just sat there silently, refusing to defend me. That moment broke something in me. What followed were revelations. Jake had turned down actual job offers because they weren't good enough. He's been bragging to family that Mark supports him financially. He has a $35,000 untouched trust fund, which he refuses to use because he's saving it for something important. Worse, he didn't lose his job. He was fired for stealing tools. The money wasn't for rent at all, but for gambling debts owed to shady people. This spiraled into arrests, family interventions, ultimatums, and the truth about Mark enabling Jake since they were kids. Mark finally broke down, admitted how deep the pattern ran, has since started therapy, extra jobs to repay the stolen money, and finally saying no to Jake. Jake, on the other hand, got arrested again for theft, had to drain part of his trust fund for bail and debts, and is now under his parents' supervision while attending Gamblers Anonymous. As for me and Mark, we're in counseling, with strict financial transparency and even a post-nuptial agreement in the works. Things aren't perfect. I'm still hurt, and sometimes wonder if saving the marriage is a mistake. But Mark is showing real effort, repaying the $15,000, setting boundaries with Jake, and proving he's willing to change. We lost our dream house. Rent went up. Housing prices are worse than ever. But at least now, I know where our money is going, and I'm no longer blind to the truth about Mark's family.